gracious me!
What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the Road to Glory. Sorry, I always get those two words mixed up. So, you're going to see a bit of a weird one. You're going to see Weekend League gameplay, right? But it's not all of the Weekend League gameplay. I'm going to put some more into tomorrow's episode because there's not an awful lot of point me playing rivals throughout the week. I have to play... You're going to see a lot of crosses as well, actually, because I switched some settings. Because yesterday's episode, you'd have seen me score maybe 2 headers at most. Today, I think all you're going to see is me scoring headers. I was trying to score goals that weren't always just crosses, but also I was fiddling with settings this weekend, I've now tried to set back up for crosses again, and I had such a terrible time this weekend. The worst I've ever done in a weekend league ever. So I'm going to show you a lot of gameplay today, and then I will show you bits for tomorrow. Because like I said, there's not that much point me playing rivals right now. I don't want to do the assists for Gaia, so that's irrelevant. I'm already going to finish rank 2 without having to touch the game again this week anyway. I don't really feel the need to go for rank 1. And I have to play squad battles in order to get the other team of the season. I'm going to try and do Ljajic for the singles matches. It's proven to be a bit of a pain in the ass, so I don't know if I'm going to do that yet. I've got 2 of 8 so far. I don't know if I will do it. The other one, though, I can't even remember what player it is, to get the assists with players on World Class. I've done 8 of 20, so I'll get that done over the next few days, and we'll have that team of the season as well. So, we'll do a few packs later on as well in this episode from the stream. If you've already seen the stream from yesterday, you'll know what those packs are, but I'll show you those anywho. Tom says, easily one of the worst Champions League final matches ever. And I would go as far as saying that it was probably one of the worst matches of the season, full stop. But, you know, that's just my opinion. We'll move on from that. Inaki Williams is amazing, says Daniel Cooper. You'd love him. He's tall, he's fast, he's strong, he's good at jumping, good heading, great passing and dribbling. And I do understand where you're coming from, and maybe when we go live in just a second, or after these clips at least, I'll have a look to see how he'd look in the team. Because I've already built my club back up, actually, I haven't even done that many packs. Look at Aidan McGeady, the cheeky little chap. Came on as a super sub because I desperately needed someone to come on. And I didn't have, at this point, it didn't have Origi. So, wait, I'm guessing you've seen Origi, right? I showed you that yesterday. I'm all over the place with this right now. But, yeah, I didn't have Origi at that point, so I didn't have a super sub to bring on. So, Aidan McGeady's team of the season had to do the job, and to be fair, it did. Blistering pace. There is and that's actually quite a good little segue. He's got a lot of Turkish League team of the seasons. One of those in particular, did a video on him earlier, on Yukuru, right? I'm probably saying his name wrong, but I don't care because it sounds good. That guy is ridiculous, and that is a card that I would not mind bringing into the team in terms of a super sub. I don't want to use him in the way of starting 11 or trying to fit him into the team or something. I just want him purely as a player to come on. There he is there, taking the shot. I want him as a player to come on and cause havoc down the left-hand side. That Visca card looks decent as well, but it means that red picks this week may have some more of a sort of significance other than just trying to get a high-rated card, but also when the people who have already done the Turkish League Guaranteed Team of the Season SBC, when we get reissued that pack, as I'm recording this, we still haven't been. They've put out the SBC again for people who haven't done it already, but they've not reissued it for those who have already done it. Once we get that, if we pack him, we're keeping him. If we don't pack him or Visca, I will try whoever they are or whomever they are, but there is a chance that I won't keep them. We'll have to wait and see what happens there. But when it comes to other players in the team, such as Inaki Williams and stuff, I'll go live in just a second and see if we can work that out. Because, yeah, Inaki Williams I know would be good, and I know Ramos would be good, and I know Godin would be good, and I can, like I said, I built back the club back up to a kind of respectable level, actually, where we could maybe do one of them now, like straight away without having to buy any players. But I'll have to have a look at that. And I don't know, like Ramos is such good value for coins and for money in general that it would be so tempting to do it. But where am I putting him? Godin is exactly the same. And then, of course, Inaki Williams, can I even fit him in? Yes, he gets a link to Bale, but bar Bale, like, who's he replacing? Am I genuinely going to put Inaki Williams in my team for Ronaldo? Would you? I wouldn't. So who else is he going to go in there for? You know, it's one of those situations where, yes, he's a good card, but you can only play 11 people. So, you know, it is what it is. Declan's having trouble with his marquee matchups. EA release UCL upgrades all year for their premium SBCs, but don't when the reward is actually decent and we need them. I think if you're expecting people to release, if you're expecting EA to release the UCL upgrades now, it isn't going to happen, right? The ship has sailed. It's not going to happen now. They would have done it by now if they were going to do it, right? So, unfortunately, if you weren't on the ball at 6 o'clock when they released the UCL marquee matchups, or you didn't already have them in your club, you've been screwed, essentially. I was lucky enough to be on the ball at 6 o'clock. I read it as soon as it came out, and my brain, for the first time ever, actually worked quick enough to be able to sort of react and go to the market and say, look, I know I need to buy these. So I bought them for like 4 or 5k. I'm actually gutted I didn't buy more, because some of them have got like max prices of like 15, 20k, and they're just insta-selling. And they were all going for like 4 or 5k. There's Divock Origi, right? I know he scored 2 headers, but Divock Origi, literally in that game, it was 1-1 with 10 minutes left. He's come off the bench and he's done Divock Origi things, and he manages to get 2 goals. This game here was a little bit annoying. Literally from kickoff, it just disconnected. The guy had made a mistake, right? And he went in with his online singles Turkish team, and he didn't mean to, obviously, so he quit. But it gave me the defeat. And that put me on tilt for the rest of my games. For about 5 or 6 games after that. I was annoyed because I'd taken a loss from that game where I realistically didn't deserve to, let's be honest, because I literally took kick off and the game disconnected. That was the second disconnect of the weekend as well, which was a pain in the ass. To ruin it for you, though, because, you know, I'm not going to make you wait till tomorrow, we finished... Wait till we go live and I'll tell you. But yeah, I was doing absolutely horrific. That Origi should have scored that. But look at this for a goal. Look at this. This is so cheeky. I was so happy with myself. He plays it short. We intercept it. It's Roberto Firmino, and that is a great goal. Big fan of that. I used to be able to do that a lot back in previous FIFAs, like just round the keeper. You can't do it as much these days, but I was a big fan of that. I'll tell you where we finished in just a second, but I was having such a bad weekend. So I asked yesterday about what icon we should realistically be working towards next. Few people have been saying about Thierry Henry, which is interesting, because he's not really a card that I'd considered that much before. I've not looked at it. We'll have a look at his stats in a second, because it's not really something that I'd even considered doing. Why not buy centre-back Fabinho? I mean, no, because I have Blanc, and if I was to get Ramos, no. But Fabinho has a 91 rated CDM card now, and I need a CDM, and I have a lot of Liverpool players. Would it not make sense to potentially go and get... Look at this for a goal as well, by the way. Saw the keeper off the line, went for it with Bale, and that's a great goal. Big fan of that. To make it 2-2. I believe I actually go on to lose the game, though, even though Ronaldo's through here on goal to make it 3-2. Keeper can't keep it out. We're 3-2 up with 25 minutes left, and naturally we lose the game 4-3 in 90 minutes as well. But no, very tempted actually to do the to go and get Fabinho's CDM card, the Champions League Live Road to the Final. What was it called? That card. I'm not quite sure the price, but quite tempted. Not going to lie, quite tempted. As you can see, I probably did deserve to lose that game. So even though I'm salty about the whole weekend in general, I'm not really complaining at that game. Let's go live and you'll find out where I finished. So here we are on the game live. A lot of live items on the market actually for PC. It's about 130,000 more than there normally is, so people are excited to open packs. As you can see, I'm down to 850,000 coins. Oh, it's been It's been a time. To be fair, I'm down, but I'm not really down, right? So my controller shuts itself off, and I'm like, why is my controller not working? I don't want to ruin the packs for you tomorrow, so I don't think I've actually managed to... Like, these you probably won't see in the packs anyway, right? So I've packed all this nonsense here from various packs. My transfer list looks like this. Packed him, probably won't show you Sommer, but I packed Sommer. Got a few 84s. Got a walkout in there as well, which was decent. Got a couple of special items in there, which, like I said, will show you. Actually, I'll show you now. These packs are the business, right? I mean, we're going to get a walkout at one of these. Oh, it's another board. Check it out. These are actually not that bad. Oh, go on, mate. Kyle Walker. Happy days. I have no idea. Absolutely no idea how much he's worth. He could be worth 5k, but out of a small gold players pack, I'll take that. Go on, mate. 20k for Kyle Walker at this stage of the game. I'll take that all day long. Jumbo gold pack. Oh, a walkout and a jumbo gold pack. Go on, mate. No board. Be Portuguese. Oh, something. Oh, it's Verratti, isn't it? That's fine. Hey, I don't care. Something in that then, right? I had a feeling in my stomach. I thought that is going to be Portuguese flag. It wasn't. It was an Italian flag. It couldn't have been further from Ronaldo if it tried. I suppose technically speaking they are the worst of the packs, but I still quite like these. Board. Greek. Oh, it's going to be Socrates. 84. It's decent. 84s and plus, regardless of what pack I open to get them, I'm happy with. 83 in there as well, which is decent. We do get a board. Oh, it's an inform as well, which is Sex on legs. Russian. Striker. No idea who it is. Shalov. No walkout. Board, though. There you go. It's not an inform. It is a board. B84 plus. You know you want him. Spain, not a good start. Centre back could be good. Oh, it is. 84 plus. There you go. Raul Albiol. I'll take it. Board. Adariz, 83. Remember when he was 84? I remember one FIFA. Again, can't remember what it was. Maybe FIFA 17. He had like 12 special cards. The guy was incredible. 3. Potentially good packs here. Small prime gold players packs. I mean, you never know. Not on this occasion. Although it is going to be a board. Sommer, 84. I take 84s. I will take 84s. And there it is. I'll be alright if I don't get anything out of the last one. I mean, I'll be maybe a little bit disappointed, but... Oh, you know, Nacho. That's not bad. That's not bad. He always sells for a bit, and I think he may very well be a duplicate, unless I used him in Madrid last time round. No, he is a dupe. That's fine. Bravo's good for loyalty. And there we go. So those are the packs. Nothing too crazy, right? Few decent items here or there. We have a lot of 83s. A lot of 83s, actually. They take up a lot of the transfer list. I wonder if I can get any of these. I think Man City players might go back into the club. They will indeed. So we're down to 850,000 because I did all those. I did all those packs, and in fact, if I go over to my items and just search up, if I just go special, actually, just to give you, I mean, a small club tour, I guess. Where is he? So down here at the back, we have completed the Bundesliga again. I didn't show you that. I did that yesterday, actually, or the day before yesterday now, actually. But I took the plunge. I bought Bayern, and that was the end of it. I did it. So we've got an 86 Gnabry. I just completed the Premier League, and those are the packs you saw from the Premier League. So we've picked up Decorah. Managed to trickle my way through the Championship, which wasn't too expensive in the end. But those 3 leagues collectively, and I'm not sure... No. So I'm on the verge of completing maybe 2 or 3 other leagues, smaller ones with like 84 rated cards or something. But I am on the verge of completing them. But that collectively has put me back around, I don't know, 60, 70k for those 3 cards. Which, to be fair, is not that bad in itself, right? 2 86s is going to be around 25, 30k anyway. And then the 84 is going to be like between 5 and 10k. And I still have a whole host of stuff. In fact, let me go back and show you. A whole host of stuff in the club. So, bought Origi, which now finally has his dynamic image, which is sexy. So we've bought Origi, which was... I mean, he's probably far less now, but he was 88,500 coins when I bought him. and he's now down to around 70k. So to be fair, I've lost 18k on him, but I'm all right to keep him. I don't mind. That's a little expenditure that I'm all right with. We've got McGinn, who are packed and is worth, I think, 14.5 on discard. I'm keeping him for now for the sake of it. Canales, who may or may not go into a team of the season, maybe even the guaranteed La Liga, just so that we can pack him again untradeable tomorrow or tonight. We got team of the season Calderim. I've got that guy as well from ages ago. We've not packed these over the last few days. These are just in general. Canales was a couple of days ago. That was a couple of days, and we bought him day before yesterday, of course. We've got all those informs. Look how many informs we've got, which is awesome. Even if we got rid of them all for 10k, that's money in the bank. And then, of course, we've got Alisson, we've got Otamendi, we've got Verratti, picked up Nabil Fekir, we've got Koke, and we've got all these 84s and 83s, a whole host of 83s in the club to be able to go into something. I'm just waiting for something. Look at all. The amount of players I have in this club is crazy. So in terms of bringing Inaki Williams in there, honestly, where can he go? I need a CDM instead of Gerrard, even though Gerrard this weekend didn't play that badly at all. I could put Inaki Williams in here for Ronaldo, and it would fit. But then Ronaldo is on the bench. Am I really going to drop Ronaldo for Inaki Williams? No. So, what do? I could get Ramos instead of Blanc. I could get Jordi Alba at left back, which would link into Casemiro, and then maybe go into sort of a Spanish league thing. That's not, it's not completely against everything, but I just don't want to do it. That team is decent. I want to tweak it here or there, but for the most part, I'm happy with that team. I don't think Inaki Williams will add anything in terms of a super sub. Sure. But I'm not spending all that money just to have him sat on the bench doing a Divock Origi. I'd rather just have Origi on the bench and bring him on for a bit of fun. To be fair, that guy does work off the bench. He has won me about 3 games this weekend league, just coming off the bench and scoring very late goals. They gave us a Lenglet, which initially that was the only content that they that they dropped. They gave us that Lenglet, which is 284 rated teams, one of which needs an inform. I don't think it's badly priced, if you want my opinion. I just don't think it's good enough at this stage of the game. I asked in my Twitch chat, actually. We had nearly 100 people in there. And I said, how many people can honestly say in the chat that would go into your starting 11? And I'm not even lying. One person said yes. Everyone else, even Barca fans, were saying no. It's not a bad card, right? It's not a bad card. But everyone was like, oh, I've already got, Moment Blanc, or I've got Van Dijk, I've got an untradeable this, an untradeable... no one wants that 88 rated centre-back because they already have world beaters in their team, right? So, for as affordable as it is, I just don't see many people wanting to do it. For an extra couple of ratings here or there on the 84 rated teams, and then an extra 85 rated team, which, granted is a lot of money, you can get that card. Now, that card is endgame, right? So, I don't know. On paper, though, you look at it side by side with that Lenglet card, and it's not. It doesn't seem like 7 overall better, does it? But it is. But that card in particular as well is just phenomenal. That's even better again, if you ask me. But that's just my opinion. So that was all that they dropped. In terms of this SBC over here, which we've already completed, and you're thinking, why have I not seen it? Because I'm still waiting for them to reissue it. I completed it. I opened it. It was obviously a rare gold Hernani from Porto or something. Absolute trash bags. Not what we wanted. Obviously, we're waiting for them to reissue it, and hopefully by the next episode that will have been done. I want to look at Thierry Henry, wherever he is, because that could be a thing that we do next. Not next, but work towards next. So that card right there, what is he? 6'2", medium, 4-star, 4-star. But again, in terms of an attacker, am I seriously saying he is going to come in for Bale? Or am I saying he's going to come in for Firmino? Or is he going to come in for Ronaldo? Because that's one of 3 players that I'm looking to replace with him. Because I'm not going to replace Socrates. He's only just come in, right? So a lot of people are like, I'll just get rid of Bale and put Thierry Henry in there. But I can't. Bale is so instrumental to my team. I can't realistically replace him. I was hoping for a flashback, and I don't think we're going to get it now, which is a shame. I understand why, but it is a shame. That does look like a very good card, though, and I wouldn't be against completing it at some point, but I mean, it's got 14 segments, which is mental. An 89, 288s, it's 287s, 286s, Jesus, it's Socrates and then some, and it took us a long time to do Socrates, right? So, I don't think I'll be doing Thierry Henry anytime soon. I'm tempted, though, I'm not going to lie, to just go and get this done. Big Bobby Moore. I've got enough in my club to complete this right now. Like, literally this second. 35k, 45k, and a 55k pack. 50k pack, sorry. Is it? Yeah, rear players. 50k pack. I can complete that right now. Oh, you're going to put him in your team? No. But I think I've probably got enough in my club that I can do this right now. Maybe have to spend, I don't know, 20, 30k just to buy the odd player for Chem here or there. You need 65 Chem there, 70 there, and 80 there with an inform. I genuinely think I'd be able to do that right now. We'd have him in the club to be able to put into another icon. I'd use him for a bit and see what he's all about. People keep banging on about how he's fantastic. We'll see. But I am tempted, even if it's just to complete one segment. Let's see how difficult it'll be to go and complete the 86 rated team. Because I don't think we're going to get a Bale now, right? I think the ship has sailed on Gareth Bale. Let's put Alisson in there for a minute. I'm not saying this is what I'm going to submit. I just want to see, like, rating-wise, what we can potentially get away with and what we can't get away with, pretty much. So, just going to pack that with a few 83s. Striker-wise, we don't need an inform, do we? We'll just whack those in there. Where are we? That's an 84 rated team. Let's go and have a look at the untradables. We can use, obviously, our League SBC cards here, so they're 86. That would help us out a lot. We'll just whack him in there randomly. And I don't think I've got anything else that I want to put in there. Robertson and Henderson. Oh, I could bin off Paco Alcacer. Don't care about him. So, the Liverpool players are never going, right? So, Robertson is an inform. He's 86 rated. I could easily put him into something that requires a 85, 86 rated team with an inform. Never going to happen. Jordan Henderson's not going anywhere either. Steven Gerrard will never go anywhere. Firmino's never going anywhere. I'm at the point now where I want to keep those Liverpool players in my club because as I bin off Naby Keita, because I genuinely enjoy them. And my Liverpool team this weekend saved me. I still haven't told you where I finished, did I? I'll do that in a second. But my Liverpool team this weekend actually saved me. And we were doing very, very badly at one point. I was struggling big time. And I just switched it. I thought, you know what? I'm just going to throw my Liverpool players out there. And I'm just going to play. And I'm going to see what happens. And they won me 3 games on the bounce. And we managed to clutch up the overall that we finished at, which I'll disclose in a second. So yeah, it turns out that's still an 85 rated team. We're almost bang on for Chem, ironically, but it's still only an 85 rated team. Those League SBC cards, by the way, I'll get back again. Alcacer is untradeable, and I only did because he's 88 rated anyway. Not bothered, he never comes off the bench to help out anyway. Alisson is tradable, and so is Verratti. So is Otamendi, actually. So those 3 are, maybe would be nice to keep them or sell them. But I think getting an icon and a 50k pack would probably be better. But in terms of being able to complete this right now, 90 Canales, we've got 87 Calderim in there as well. Could maybe use one of those. Have I got a few 85s? I know I've got Nabil Fekir and Koke. I've got a few 84s as well, actually. Let me grab some of those. Put him in there. Put Perrin in there. I could have maybe used Sommer. Let's see if he goes in there for Chem. There you go. That's chemistry done. Nabil Fekir maybe instead of... Right, so that's an 86 rated team. And in terms of chemistry, I would imagine it would be... I mean, I can convert him to a centre mid and it's done, right? It's not a big deal. I don't know whether I should just submit it, though, or is it not even worth doing? To be honest, I think I might just do it now. Screw it. I might just... Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, we are doing it. We're doing it right now. I've decided. It is getting done right now. There. I can submit that off and get a 50k pack to open for you guys right now as well. Yes, it's an 87 and 286s that I could sell and pick up, 2, 4... and whatever he's worth. which is about 30k. So I could probably pick up about 70,000 coins, but I packed them, and League SBC method is paying out anyway, right? So I'm not that bothered. We've still got 2 tradable Team of the Season cards in the club as well that we could sell if we really needed coins. But at the moment, I'm not even using the coins. So there you go. We have completed the 86 rate team for more. I'm going to complete more tomorrow in tomorrow's episode. I'll open that in a second. I'm going to complete more in tomorrow's episode, I think. That is easy to scrape together. 1 high-rated card and then a bunch of 82s, 83s. Fine. That may be a little bit more difficult. Might take a little bit of grinding. I might have to spend maybe 20, 30k to get it complete. But I'm confident I can get that done. And then that's more complete. We've got ourselves a 93 rated icon. Which, okay, on paper, that is phenomenal until you look at his height and he's 5'10". I thought he was 5'9". It's not that bad, actually. But I'll test him out. See if he's any good. See if I can get on with him. If I actually find him to be better than Blanc, which is highly unlikely, I might keep him there for a while until we decide what icon we're going to do next. But the big question is, what icon do we do next? Thierry Henry, I don't think I'm going to do. I am tempted to go for a lower one that doesn't require an icon. But then again, now that we'll have more, I could maybe go... someone said in the comments that they recommend Ronaldinho. Maybe, but it is a lot to spend, Ronaldinho, for a player that may or may not end up in the club, you know? So in terms of realistic options, I think Patrick Vieira could be the guy. We need a CDM. Patrick Vieira could be the CDM that we do. That 89 rated team could find... I mean, we could do that on Thursday when we get rewards, right? We could even do the 88 and the 89 on Thursday when we get rewards. Maybe put some money into it. We'll have the icon done. That means that's a 100k pack. We grind for another week, and then we get Vieira done in 2 weeks. I think that's probably going to be my next icon. Vieira comes in, Gerrard drops to the bench. I think that's the direction I'm going to go. Is that a good idea? Let me know in the comments. Let's go, before we open that pack, I'm going to show you where I finished. You probably might have already seen it. I don't know, you haven't already seen it. We managed, and my record, by the way, is the worst record I have ever had in any weekend league on any FIFA, right? I've never lost double-figure games before. Until this week. I managed to literally scrape Gold 2 with 1 game to spare, and it was the most arduous process I think I've ever been through in my life. I have never struggled to hit a rank in Foot Champs as much as I've struggled there. It wasn't even... I'm not even blaming the gameplay. Genuinely, right? 2 games out of 29. Here or there, few problems. One of which was actually horrific. The button presses just weren't registering. But that's by the by. We had 2 disconnects, but that's part of the course as well, right? So, for, I would say, 25 of the games, I was just horrendous. I think I had 2 games in the whole thing where I was actually good and felt good and made them rage quit and I was dominant. The other 23 matches were either me losing or just me being bad and still managing to somehow come out with 17 wins. That Gold 2 finish, I am so proud of because I've played badly and still hit Gold 2, which is kind of like it's, you know, when they say, oh, a true mark of champions is when they play bad and still win. Yes, I've lost a lot of games there and I've had to play 29. But we hit Gold 2 every week anyway these days. So the fact that I've still managed to do it and play horrifically is actually quite good and quite promising because I've still played bad and still hit the target. If I'd played normally, who knows? I think next weekend I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play all 30 again, but this time I'm going to do it and hopefully play a little bit better and maybe get into Gold 1. I think Elite 3 could be a bit of a push. We need good matchmaking for Elite 3. That would be amazing, though, the premium Team of the Season pack. But Gold 1, I think, is going to be the target next weekend. 200k packs, 50k, and, of course, the player picks as well. But I'm so happy that I've managed to hit Gold 2 this week. So happy. Not the best Team of the Season, in my opinion, to be able to hit it with. But there are a few players here or there knocking about I wouldn't mind getting. Speaking of which... we're going to end things off today with a 50k pack. Fingers crossed for a walkout. Genuinely all I want is a walkout so that it'll make the rest of that more SBC easier to do. Can we get one? No, of course we can't. We get a board, though, so if that could be an 85, that would be generous. Spanish, never a good start. Striker, it's going to be Rodrigo. 84. Hey, it's awful, right? But 84 is an 84. That'll go into the 84 rated team for more, actually, so at least it'll be used. If we can get like 4 84s in here, that would be sexy. Oh, not far off, mate. We got 3. Jimenez, which is fantastic for Atletico. Illaramendi, which gives us a nice link to Rodrigo. How unlucky are we there, mind? A 50k pack, right, with 4 84s, and they're all from La Liga, and we've not managed to hit a team of the season. I'm alright with that, actually. I was a bit disappointed when I didn't see the walkout symbol, but to get 3 84s and an 83 in a 50k pack is actually very good going, so I'm very happy about that. That's going to do it for today's episode, though. Hopefully tomorrow we can knock out more, and we'll maybe play a game with him and see what we think. Any more SBCs they drop will get done, and on Thursday, of course, we will really lay into that Patrick Vieira. Hopefully we can get some really high-rated picks and things out of packs. I'm going to continue with the League SBC grind as well, and fingers crossed we can get a lot of high-rated stuff ready to knock out that Vieira. If you have enjoyed today's episode, though, do me a favour and smack that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, of course, and until the next time, goodbye.